I just want to say kudos to Holly for deciding to run. We need more rational people to run for state legislature, okay? That's true, and I really want to thank the Millers for opening up their lovely home to have us here today. And I want to thank all of you for coming, because not everybody decides to do politics on Saturday night, right? And this is one of the points that I'd like to make to you that I think a lot of folks don't understand. There's no way you would understand it, because I didn't understand it until I actually started running for office. And that's that the majority of people in this legislative district share our values. We think we're the minority, not in terms of party registration, but in terms of how we think, in terms of our values. And we think in terms of traditional American values, right? It's just not the case that we are the minority. We're actually the majority here. And there are ways of analyzing voters that people with very fancy, degrees and lots of education figure out how to do this, I guess. So I think it all happens back in Washington, D.C., I'm not sure. There are ways of analyzing voters, and we've seen the results of a number of studies for LD11, and the voter persuadability in LD11 is very high. So we look at these numbers, 2012, you said, Joe, honey, you've never done this before, you're down 17 points. You shouldn't even be running. This is a waste of your time. And I say, you know what, the thing is that I'm not ready to turn my district and my state over to these people. I am not ready to do that. Don't tell me that we can't do this. They turned it, they changed it. It did not used to be this way. Arizona used to be a much more rational place politically. They changed it. If they can change it, then honey, we can change it right back again. And that's exactly what we are doing. And what we did in 2012 is we outperformed. We overperformed what they expected us to do, significantly. And that also confirms the whole idea that this is a persuadable district. So this is a matter of going out, talking to people, letting them know that the people who represent you in Phoenix right now are some of the most fiscally irresponsible people that you could ever have representing you. They turn money away from money that comes from the federal government that essentially belongs to Arizona, and they will turn it away and send it back just because they don't want the federal government involved in Arizona. The constant tax breaks. You don't cut your way to prosperity. That's been shown over and over again. They don't believe that, and they continue to cut, and we've had just another one, was in the newspaper today, right, talking about, what was it, 17 million, I guess, for specific manufacturing technological kinds of things. So, and mining, of course, is always on that list. This isn't something that helps Arizona. In fact, these cuts are exactly like shooting yourself in the foot. Because without the infrastructure, we can't support the small businesses, and it's the small businesses that hire people. And without money in those people's pockets, they can't go out and buy things. And that's the point of government, is that it's our government. It's supposed to work for all of us, right? We all get together, and it's a tool that we use to provide infrastructure so that we can all get out there and do business and live happy, healthy lives. It's really just that simple. I'm sorry, I can't see it as rocket science from my perspective yet. I really can't.
Biophysics.
Yeah, right. I'm looking.